live. Long time no see. Welcome back to another Commonwealth sports betting video. I'm Ethan, better known as Best Play Bets on Twitter, coming after you with an MLB baseball discussion. It's not last week, the week before last week. Week before last week, Wednesday, gave you guys Padres first five. That didn't hit, but on Twitter, did give you guys Brewers first five money line. Hopefully you guys got that in. That hit after first five went 2-1 for the Brewers, and then they collapsed with the Diamondbacks coming back with two come from behind wins. Also gave out Orioles first five. That didn't hit yesterday. But hey, right now 4-1 in the playoffs for MLB, trying to keep it going, plus 3.35 units. So let's go. Let's try to keep it going. Got another good play for you guys. But yeah, it was fun. Went to Chicago, had some fun. Went to the Brewers Diamondbacks game one, in Milwaukee. That was fun. Was one of the few people there rooting for the Diamondbacks. It was about 41,000 people there. And every time once the Diamondbacks hit those back-to-back home runs, I was the only one standing and clapping. You could hear a pin drop in the stadium. And I was walking through the concourse. I have an Arizona Cardinals shirt. Only had that with me. So I wanted, represent Arizona with, the state I live in. Still have to represent. But, of course, I'm still a Cubs fan. Always got to root. Even though they knocked the Cubs out of the playoffs, it's over. The Cubs aren't playing the Diamondbacks now. Can't root for ill, so I'll root for them, And it's always nice to see, a wild card team coming in and playing their butts off, that's for sure. Crazy game to be at, up 3-0 quick. Brandon Pfaadt really let it up, and then was a bullpen game after that. So then the Diamondbacks back-to-back home runs. They got out-hit by the Brewers by like 4 or 5 hits, but still won, so it's pretty huge there. Their hits came in timely manner. And I gotta say, there's some people out there. I saw one video out there, like, what? They say these been the worst MLB playoffs so far ever. Like, what do you mean? What more do you want? I mean, just to look at the Diamondbacks game, like 2 come from behind wins for the Diamondbacks. Like, what more exciting is that? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Like, underdogs are winning. That's cool. It's fun. It's exciting. I think they're just mad that most of their teams are not in it. I mean, you can't be mad. Like, it's the playoffs. It's anything can happen. That's why these teams make it. Anything can happen. That's why these teams play these games. That's for sure. So that really ticked me off today. It was one of my grind my gears segment for today. And it's just like, what more do you want? Like, you're just looking at the score at the end, and then it's like, it wasn't close. It's like, okay, well, I mean, you want either more runs or less runs. Like, people flip flop all the time. Look at all this excitement, this offensive excitement, and then going to the game was fun. Like, people are still into it. It's exciting. Every single pitch matters. I don't understand what more like people want. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I don't understand what more people want. Like, it's like the Cubs didn't make playoffs. I'm not going to be like, this is the worst playoffs ever. Like, screw every team. What? Like, and then they're like, the byes hurt these teams, and because all the teams that had byes didn't win except for the Astros. And it's like, bro, but you play the game. Like, you play to win the game. I don't understand. Like, it pisses me off, right? Thank you, Tom. Thank you. And it's just like, what more do you want? Do you want less runs? Do you want more runs? Like, do you want more action, less action? Like, everyone's flip-flopping now. I don't understand. I don't get it whatsoever. But anyway, I'm be done ranting about that. I think they're exciting. They've been fun and exciting to watch, even when, if that doesn't go my way, it's still exciting to watch. Every single pitch matters more. The crowd's into it. I don't, like, okay, you can compare it to other playoffs, but it's just, that's how the games go. Like, whatever. But that was fun. It was fun to see that game. Fun to see the Diamondbacks win that game as well. Funny, I faded the Diamondbacks the next day. If you saw my Twitter, for the first 5 only. and that's right when things went awry for the Brewers. Right after that, 2-1. So I was thank goodness for that. But it was like the perfect situation for me. Still wanted the Diamondbacks win, but I just thought it was good enough value on the Brewers there. Minus, it was minus 124 after they were minus 170, 175 the first day. So it's like, come on. I think it's an overreaction with that. So, but it worked out that way. But I wouldn't have bet it. I wouldn't have bet, Brewers to win first 5 and the Diamondbacks to win. Maybe I should have done a little sprinkle just for fun. But hey, it's fun to watch the games no matter what. That's my take on it. And I'm excited. I'm going Wednesday, Game 3 of the NLDS here in Arizona. So I'm excited about that. Going to be good. Hopefully the Diamondbacks, get that win today. And that goes into my comp selection for today. No, it seems like might be a homer pick, but hey, I like it a lot here. Diamondbacks first 5 money line plus 130 you could get on Barstool right now in LA. Gallen on the mound versus Bobby Miller. Gallen, 1 game playoff experience under his belt, already went into Milwaukee, had a shaky start in the beginning, gave up 2 earned runs in the first inning, didn't give up a single run after that through 6 innings, had 5 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Last time he gave up 3 walks or more, came back versus a strong Yankee team on paper. Not maybe this year, but strong. Still got some good hitters on that team. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, and no earned runs, and the win. So I think he can, bounce back from his a little bit of shaky start. I think that was more so the nerves of his first postseason appearance there in Milwaukee. So it was loud. I got to say, when that first game was super loud. I didn't go to the Gallen game, but I went to the Fat game, the first game, and man, they were into it. The fans were into it. There were more. It was I only spotted 5 or 6 Diamondback fans there, and in total, out of the 41,000 people. So it's definitely a lot loud there. But also, he has major revenge against this Dodger team. 2 of his 9 losses this year come from the Dodgers. Last outing versus them went 5 1/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 earned, 4 home runs, 3 strikeouts. I don't think he gives up 4 home runs. 4 home runs again today. So I think this is a good spot for Gallen to keep it rolling. Basically, doesn't have the best road splits with 4.42 road ERA, 1.2 road whip, but he proved himself in the first game against the Brewers. After a shaky start, he bounced back. So I think he, got it through. I think will be more comfortable in LA as pitched there twice this season, and they've been there many times this season as they're in the same division. So that's as simple as that for me. But looking at Bobby Miller, first playoff experience. He's a rookie. He's a rookie this year. It came up, pitched his ass off, pitched pretty well this year, but he's a rookie. It's going to be his first playoff game. I think there'll be some jitters there. So that's why I like to keep it in the first 5 money line with the Diamondbacks because, don't know how the bullpens are going to be. Don't know what the manager is going to put it, who the manager is going to put in. So, and, you tend to get a lot of managers over managing, lack of a better term, in these, in the later situations, especially in the playoffs. So he's off a 4-inning, 1 hit, no earned run shutout performance against the Giants. Was no decision as he only pitched 4 innings. They pulled him. Get some extra rest, I guess. I don't know. I don't really agree with that. He could have gone 1 more inning, try to get the win. I mean, at least he'll have pitched a little more. And that's my intake. But had back-to-back quality starts before that. It's not the only reason it's not a quality start. He didn't pitch to 6 innings. So I mean, I think it's pretty quality. 4 innings, 1 hit ball, no earned runs. I think that's very quality. But obviously, under the quality start thing, you have to pitch 6 innings. But last time he's pitched, October 1st. What is it, guys? October 9th? That's a long time. Versus, compared to Gallen, who pitched, October 4th, I think in terms of the rest versus rust issue, I think it's going to be more rust for him. As I think, Gallen got a playoff game under his belt. He is not a rookie. He's been pitching for a few years now. Bobby Miller is a rookie, hasn't pitched in any playoff game, and he's coming in off a lot of days rest, 8 days rest. And so I think Gallen's more of in a role. Diamondbacks are more on a roll, more in tune. I mean, their bats have been doing pretty well. That's what it is in these MLB playoffs. The teams get hot. So yeah, might come out cold, kind of flat, maybe out of rhythm. Arizona has a revenge against him as he won the last outing. Not the best performance of him with 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, and 2 walks. He still got the dub, though. Also has a no decision against Arizona, 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned, 4 walks. So that was a quality start where LA went on to ultimately win the game 2-0. So, if LA just scored 1 run in those 6 innings, he would have got the dub. So that double revenge basically for the Diamondbacks. They've seen him. Same with the Dodgers. They've seen him too. So, but Gallen, lost. Like I said, lost the 2 out of the 9 losses he has this year are from the Dodgers. So I think he, in his mind, has that a little bit of extra motivation. Also, not great at home. Bobby Miller. I mean, 4.55 ERA the WHIP's nice, 1.08, but I mean that 4.55 ERA, and he hasn't pitched as much as Gallen has this year. So with the experience, so I think it's better to go with the hotter team that's in stride at plus money in the first 5. Not going to deal with the bullpens and any over managing situations, as that just it's a recipe for gray hair in your 30s. But yeah, so I like the Diamondbacks first 5 money line plus 130 on Barstool against the Dodgers. Got another play loaded up for clients today already. But yeah, let's keep it rolling today. Let's keep this train moving as hockey's right around the corner. I think it starts in a day or 2. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Best time of the year, I think, these MLB playoffs with hockey as, it start. Also, I took a look at when the Blackhawks come into town, play the Coyotes in the infamous Mullet Arena of 5,000 capacity. Game starts at 100 tickets start at $170. Like, whoa! I mean, I guess the Bedard show is real. I mean, there's a lot of people in Chicago that'll go to these games too, because a lot of people from Chicago and in Arizona. So just how it is. But happy to be back in the Miller Lite Sound studio with you guys. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Tom, hopping in here. But once again, let's keep this trade moving. Let's keep it rolling. I love the Diamondbacks plus money here. First 5 money line plus 130. Let's get it done. Let's back the milkman, Zach Gallen versus Bobby Miller. Let's get it done. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Twix, X, formerly known as Twitter, at CW Sports Betting, as well as myself at Best Pie Bets, as well as Ray at Ray, because we're put out some some comp picks for you out there. So every now and then. So you guys make sure to follow us there, and we post updates regarding anything else as well. But I will be back here tomorrow discussing probably some more baseball with you guys. And yeah, I love it. Diamondbacks, first 5, money line, plus 130. Let's get it done. Hopefully you guys having a good rest of your day. Let's enjoy some playoff baseball tonight. Let's go.